Here are some amazing facts about Oxpecker. Mutualistic relationship. Oxpeckers have a mutualistic relationship with large mammals, feeding on parasites like ticks from their hosts. Two species. There are two species, the red-billed and yellow-billed oxpecker, each named after the color of their beaks. Tick removers, they can eat hundreds of ticks a day, providing relief to their hosts. Evolved feet, their feet are adapted with strong claws for perching securely on moving animals. Blood preference, oxpeckers sometimes pick at open wounds, consuming blood rather than just ticks. Alert system, they act as an early warning system, giving loud calls when predators approach. Roost on hosts, at night, oxpeckers roost on their hosts rather than in trees for protection. Selective diet, they're selective eaters, preferring specific tick species over others. Symbiosis, their presence benefits animals like rhinos, buffaloes, and giraffes, helping reduce parasite loads. Vocal communication, oxpeckers have distinctive chirps and calls to communicate with their hosts and each other. Threat alarm, some animals recognize oxpecker calls as an alarm signal to be on alert for danger. Wound cleaners, they help clean and prevent infections by pecking at open wounds, although this behavior can also delay healing. Red beaks, the red color of the beak is from carotenoids they absorb from their diet. Breeding season, oxpeckers breed during the rainy season when food sources are abundant. Nest in tree cavities, they prefer tree cavities for nesting, which they line with hair plucked from their hosts. Monogamous pairs, they typically form monogamous pairs that stay together during the breeding season. Chick feeding, parents bring ticks and insects to feed their chicks in the nest. Lifespan, oxpeckers can live up to 10 years in the wild. Important ecosystem role, they help control tick populations, which can spread diseases to animals. Grooming partner, oxpeckers can spend up to 80% of their day feeding and grooming their host animals. Flight skills, they are adept at flying short distances between animals and trees. Host loyalty, they often stay with a single host animal for long periods. Sense of smell, their sharp sense of smell helps them locate ticks and blood. Adaptable diet, besides ticks, they eat earwax, dandruff, and dead skin. African savanna icon, they are well known and commonly seen on safari animals in Africa. Threatened habitat, habitat loss threatens some populations as they rely on large animals for survival. No known migration, oxpeckers do not migrate and are sedentary within their range. Unique feeding call, they have a unique call while feeding to keep in contact with their host. Symbolic value, in some African cultures, oxpeckers are seen as symbols of cleanliness and vigilance. Feathers for warmth, they have dense feathers that help them withstand the savanna's temperature fluctuations. Insect specialist, while they focus on ticks, they also consume other parasites and insects. Bristle feathers, around their beaks, they have bristles that help detect small ticks on animals. Efficient digestive system, their digestive system is specialized to process tough insect exoskeletons. Bonded pairs, they mate for life and form close bonds with their partners. Host preference, oxpeckers prefer animals with larger tick infestations like buffalo and rhinoceros. Restless nature, they are highly active, rarely spending long on one part of an animal. Unique nest lining, they often use hair from their hosts to line their nests. Conservation concerns, populations can be affected by the decline of large mammals. All-day feeding, they spend much of their day eating, as their metabolism requires frequent feeding. Host choice based on need, oxpeckers choose hosts based on the level of tick infestation. Wing cleaners, they act as natural pest control agents in African ecosystems. Frequent grooming, They regularly groom themselves to keep their feathers clean from host debris. Selective pecking, they use their beaks to select specific ticks, often preferring larger ones. Strong feet, their claws are uniquely adapted to grip onto rough hides. Mimicking sounds, some Oxpeckers mimic their host animal sounds. Closeness to hosts, their lifestyle requires them to stay close to their hosts at all times. Defensive pecking, they may peck at other animals that approach their chosen host. Nesting close to hosts, nests are often found near host herds, in trees or holes. Cooperative parents, both parents participate in chick rearing duties. Survival skills, Oxpeckers can endure various climates within the savanna region. Skin preference, they prefer specific host skin types, avoiding very thin-skinned animals. Foraging in herds, they are known to forage in groups, making them a social species.